very, very hard. You know, and it's a part of Christianity that we must go through them valleys. You know, that's where where God molds us and shapes us, and you know that's where it happens. That's the testing of our faith in the valleys. You know, it's in Romans 5, and it's we go from verse 3. Not only so, but we also rejoice in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance, perseverance character, and character hope. And hope does not disappoint us, because God has poured out His love into our hearts by the Holy Spirit, whom He has given us. You know, brothers and sisters, it says here that we must persevere under our suffering. When we're suffering and we're finding it hard to go on, when we're in them valleys and everything's coming against you, and the enemies are coming against you, and everything seems to be coming against you, you know, remember that God is with you in them valleys. You know, God is there because He says in His word that He'll never leave you or forsake you. And you know, every valley I've ever been in, when I come out the other side, I can see God through that valley with me. I can always see God moving in them times of hardship, when the times of suffering, when I'm struggling so much and I think I can't go on another step. And when you get through these times of hardship and the times of testing of your faith, you know, when you look back, you can see God in that valley with you. You know, I would say that, you know, that if you're going through, you know, a valley experience at the moment when you walk with God, if you're struggling, you know, remember that's part of your walk with God. You know, that's part of your walk with God. You know, we don't grow on the mountain. It's in the valley we grow when our faith is tested, and we you know, it's by faith in Jesus are we saved, and it's by faith that is, you know, that we trust in Him and we keep leaning upon Him through it. It says here, not only this, but we rejoice in our suffering. Why do we rejoice? Because God is with us, and we're saved, and you know we're going to heaven, and you know in them valleys we're getting made better people, because you grow in the valley. God molds and shapes you in the valley, so you can rejoice in that, can't you? That, you know, I know I'm suffering, but you know God's doing something here.